Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Jameson Taillon. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
All right, ready to get underway. The batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And we're underway from Wrigley Field.
First pitch, 120.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Out to short. Swanson tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, TJ Friedl.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Now one miss.
Ball, no strike.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. Swings and misses. 0-2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Friedl rounds second on his way to third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And at second with one away, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. First offering misses badly for ball one. India, the runner at second with one away. Ball to strike, the pitch. And that one almost got him.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
The 2-1. And that's outside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
One out and a runner at second. ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0. It's an RBI double, and it's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
1 out, runner at second. And the batter now is Joey Votto. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. Alcantara going back on this one. Back some more. Gone. Joey Votto bops one out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. The batter now, Kevin Newman. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 0-1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Strike 2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
The Y to kick the pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs coming up. Back here at the ballpark. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Graham Ashcraft. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ian Happ up to hit. First pitch just misses.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
2-0.
Swanson on second. Madrigal at first with no outs. Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 3. The pitch. That's in there. Strike 1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And the 3-1. Line drive. That's a hit. Siani to third. They get the force for out number 1.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. In there at the knees for a strike. Chris, dig this. Patrick Ian Cashel Wisdom. His middle name is Ian Cashel. Ian, Gaelic/Scottish for John, named after his grandfather John at his dad's side. And then Cashel is a little village in Ireland where his mom's family is from. 1 out. Runners at first and second. This one in the air right field. Fraley getting an angle on it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Check swing. Went around. It's 0-1. He got to visit in 2019. Saw the house where they all grew up. About 45 minutes west of Galway near Roundstone on Cashel Bay. And his daughter Claire has the same middle name, Cashel. Right side, hard hit. That's out number 3. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. The wind of the pitch. That misses. 1-0. So 2 balls and no strikes. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
3-0 down. And there's a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Three and 2 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man at first. Here's a speed threat, Michael Siani. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Tyon hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
De La Cruz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Deal 1. Fought off foul. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Friedel, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fairchild, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a 1-1. Out towards left center. Alcantara sizes this one up. Pulls it in on the run. That is the... We head to the bottom of the second. And now the veteran catcher, Yan Gomes. There's a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
No, that's down.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses. And the count even 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Trey Mancini in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chris, you know what they call Mancini?
Boom, boom.
That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting it, the center fielder,
And next for the Cubs, Kevin Alcantara. Strike one.
0-1.
And it's even up. The wind of the pitch. That one hit to right. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning going.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And no one can get there. Alcantara around second, headed for third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. There's the strike. They say you win.
1-2.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And now 2-2. On the ground. Throw over to Votto, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Wrigley Field, here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Taillon back to work. Base hit center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
So, man aboard, Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Doubled in his first AB. And ball 1. Fraley batting in the cleanup spot. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. India aboard here at first with nobody out.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
In the air, left field, number 40 settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
now batting, the first
Next for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
In the air, center field. Alcantara on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down.
Now batting.
On the north side of Chicago, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That one misses, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Kicks and deals. And that is cut on and missed. Going to count 1-2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball, Mancini. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here's Nick Madrigal. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The wind and the pitch. And that's outside.
That's outside.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Gets the call. That's strike 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Up the middle. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Ian Happ. In for a strike, 0-1.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Newman to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Patrick Wisdom. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone, a swing and miss or weak contact.
Fair shot.
Slice the other way and foul.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now batting Michael Ciani. And there's a strike. And strike two.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the third out. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Yan Gomes waits. Clips the outside corner, and that is strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
To the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, first baseman,
Trey Mancini now grounded out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Foul ball. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Cubs,
Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. Singleton scored his first time. In there for strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And the righty deals. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. Gomes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. And down on strikes, and that is that. Cubs leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. The pitch. There's a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And it's strike 2. Next pitch is popped up. Swanson puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 down. And now here is TJ Friedl. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And there's a ball. Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Next offering is fouled back. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Fly ball down the line. That's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on, and they lead by 4.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Manager out of the dugout now. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Adrian Sampson. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, and 1 now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Full count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Man at first. And here's the first baseman, Joey Votto. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And downstairs. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him swinging. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, number 40.
Number 40.
And he deals. Strike 1.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Ciani hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. There's a strike. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. That's to third. Newman throws across the diamond. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Madrigal stands in now and watches strike 1. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Stays alive. The 1-2. Got him. And that'll do it. No runs, no hit. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. And the pitch. Sampson, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And now the count is even. That's a little bit low. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Good eye right there.
You got a full count.
That one ripped. That's back. Into the bleachers and gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the third baseman, Kevin Newman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Racing, makes the catch. 1 down.
Up next in Cincinnati.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Stuart Fairchild. 1 for 2. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Anytime one of your guys gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
On the north side of Chicago, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And stepping in is the speedy Michael Ciani. 0-1. Ciani goes 6'1", 190 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Bunting for a hit. Toss to Mancini. They handle the bunt and get the out.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
And a foul ball. Fairchild at second with 2 down. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And that's down and away. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Run comes in from second. It's 7-1. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the Reds DH, TJ Friedl. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, left side. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Heart of the order, 3-4. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, number 59.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Oh, Boog, I know how much you love free stuff, and this offense has to love a free base runner to start this inning, even if it hurts a little bit. We'll see if they can do anything with it.
Wisdom in the box now. No balls and a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And
to second, that's one. On to Votto. And they turn it.
Up next is the Cubs.
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. So 2 down, and here is Yan Gomes. And that's in there for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And that is that. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 7-2. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Jonathan India. And the right-hander back to work. Popped up. Swanson gets under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting.
Jake Fraley will hit next.
Fraley.
Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Michael Fulmer preparing to come on if needed. Okay, the lefty warming up as well. Right side. Wisdom getting an angle on it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Joey Votto, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off. Here's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. To the right side, sneaks through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now, Tyler Stevenson. Votto off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. That to right. And that one hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Hayden Wesneski.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
At the belt and fires. Way high.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps was going to be in the rotation. Maybe a long relief guy to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Red string set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini. Out to short. Throw over to Votto, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Kevin Alcantara getting ready to hit. First pitch, and it just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Line drive, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Right-handed reliever. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. First pitch just misses. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped up. India on his way over. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. The pitch. And a good eye there.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got it by him for the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ciani stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is down low. Ball 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a 2-1 on the way. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Goes. Too late with the throw. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment or guys are going to be running all game.
Now all even up. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So first and second with one man gone, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. That's in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Makes the grab on the run, and there are 2 outs. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Two outs, bases are full. They say you win.
0-2.
Now a fly ball to right center. Alcantara on the move to the gap. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at the ballpark at the plate, Nick Madrigal. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That clips the corner.
0-2.
The wind to kick the pitch. And now 1-2. That one missed.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
The batter, number 8.
And now Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
That's a strike. That one just misses the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He goes down looking.
The right fielder, number
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That
Michael Fulmer into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
Mike
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Votto now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Oh, and 2 now. Good eye right there. Swings and misses, struck him out. On the north side of Chicago, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Cody Hoyer up and loosening in the pen. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slurve. Next for Cincinnati, Kevin Newman. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Alcantara pulls it down, and that'll do it. So they make Christopher Morel now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Just missed. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one.
1 and 2 to count.
And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's Yan Gomes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a pitch. And now it's filled up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
On the ground right side, India slings to first, and they're down to their last out. Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit.
Mancini.
And a foul ball. Strike 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Is just 1 strike away. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm Jon Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50.
I was back to back.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, the Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win in a walk-off against the Rays, 4-3. The Kansas City Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Cardinals on the road, 5-1. Ronzi Contreras got his second W of the season, helping the Pirates push past the Giants, 3-1. Evan Longoria was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 7-6. Dustin May collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Dodgers to victory over Washington 4-3. Cedric Mullins was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Orioles defeated the Guardians 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim racked up 11 hits as a team as they dismantled the White Sox 7-1. The Texas Rangers combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-1. The Houston Astros only allowed 2 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-2. The Atlanta Braves launched 3 home runs as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-4. The Yankees totaled 11 hits as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 4-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Brayan Bello. What's the word on him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. They'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
And here is Elly De La Cruz. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And we're underway from Fenway. Strike 2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a quick out, number 1. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. That one down the line. Casas on to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Jonathan India.
Boogie had 4 hits his last time out, and when you look at the way that a season can go, there can be times you hit the ball hard, you get nothing out of it. There are times where you have a really good day at the plate. Well, he got rewarded in that last one, and I'm sure he wants to ride that train as long as possible.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2. On the ground to short. Turner collects it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And the batter now is Joey Votto. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. The pitch. That just misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that's outside. 2-0. And another ball. That's a strike. 3-1.
3-1.
And a pitch.
Full count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Left field. Friedl under it. And there's one down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. And a big factor for them in recent games, Adam Duvall.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Ball to strike. Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Righty delivers. On the ground to third, might be 2. On to second, they get 1, and that's 2. End of 1, and we're still. Second inning set to go. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. The wind of the pitch. That one missing inside. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And he beats the throw very close right there.
If he would have had just a little quicker release going up the middle, he's maybe able to get that out right there. And that's the kind of play that defines the best shortstops between just the average ones.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Duvall makes the grab. And there's 2 down. And now the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Bounce to third. Whips it to Casas, and the inning is over. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. Here's Rafael Devers. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. Left-hand hitter waits. Going to count 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Adam Duvall, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. No score here in the second. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1-2 here. And a ball evens the count. Struck him out looking. Red Sox go down 1-2. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the DH, Elly De La Cruz. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. He's 0 for 1. That one misses, and that is ball 1. In the air out to center. Duvall moving under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Jonathan India at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. And there's a strike. India measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Top of the third, no score. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. Back here in Boston, Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Overton back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. 0-2 now. And the slider
that's
just
down.
misses.
It's a good take.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And strike one to the catcher. Wong will handle the catching duties in this one. 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
The 1-0.
Ball, no.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Casas, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's a little bit low. Swing and a tapper, and he grabs it in foul ground. Left-hand batter waits, knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 outs. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back here in Boston as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swings through that.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Joey Votto digs in now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Verdugo quickly throws it in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out in front and foul to the left side. Way outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Here's a 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Towards first. Casas steps on the bag. That ends the frame. Bottom 4, here's Alex Verdugo. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. There's a strike. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers.
Masataka Yoshida will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. And 2 as he waves at that one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ground ball right side. Votto takes it to the bag. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Red Sox go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Fenway, top 5, Jon Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Matt McClain. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these Reds, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Next pitch is popped up. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Michael Ciani. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Strike 1. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand grab, and he beats it. He's safe.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
And now the DH, Elly De La Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one off the mark, 1-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering is downstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Bayo checks over to first, and he's back. Ciani leads off first with 1 away. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner at second here, one gone. And he deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. TJ Friedl on deck for Cincinnati. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags up for third.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. So one left. Staying in the game on defense, Michael Ciani. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
India in plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Trevor Story now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Late swing, fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Clips the corner, and that's strike 2. One away with a runner at third. Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a bouncer. Sends it across the first, and the inning is over. So 1 hit is all they get. 5. Back here at Fenway. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. In now for the Reds, Jonathan India. A wind and a pitch. Strike 1.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That hits the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. And down on strikes, and 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jake Fraley.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one fouled off. Fraley measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. Fouls one off. 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next one just misses. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Votto lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. And here it comes. And that's outside. Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing. Back inside Fenway Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now batting Tristan Casas. Zach Britton gets the ball now.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Britton, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Next pitch off the plate. 2-1. That's in there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Baseball runs in the family for Zach Britton. His brother Buck has been a minor league manager in the Orioles system since 2018. And now the lefty. Slapped the other way, foul. Duran checks his swing, appeal to 3rd, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Yeah, Buck was named Manager of the Year of the Eastern League for the Bowie Bay Sox back in 2019.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 0-2. Ground ball right side, and that one handled on to first, and Verdugo is set down. Gets him. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. The pitch. Right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now here is Spencer Steer. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Got him. And one out now. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian Bayo out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So a lefty out of the pen, Joely Rodriguez. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLain. High fly ball out towards left field. Yoshida on the move, racing back. And it's off the wall. In to score from first. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Michael Ciani. First time up, he reached on a bunt single. And he lays down a bunt. To first, and he beats it.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Richard Blyer getting ready to go. Pivetta warming up as well. The pitch. And fouled off. And a swing and a miss. That's out number two.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Snap throw to first. Ciani gets back easily.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nick Senzel. Big spot for him here. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Ciani, the lead runner, out at second. Friedl on at first with 2 down. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 now. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right. So remaining in the game defensively, Nick Senzel. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. Yoshida leading things off and takes a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Close, but called a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Adam Duvall at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
New pitcher for the Reds, Lucas Sims.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Siani makes the grab, runner tags and goes to third. Two on, one out. Justin Turner now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
There's a strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the catch, inning over. Boston straight. And they're down 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Richard Blyer.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
David Bell bringing on a pinch hitter, Kevin Newman. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. And a pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Votto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And ball 1. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Spencer Steer. Stevenson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. On the ground to third, Devers. They get the force, and that is that. One hit, one left. Back here at Fenway Park, here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And the pitch. That one misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Out towards right center field. Ciani moving to his left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
The batter, the first baseman, Tristan.
Now it's going to be Tristan Casas. 1 for 2. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Next to hit, Jarren Duran. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. On the ground to the left. Roll over to Votto, and that is the inning. Order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Pivetta.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
McLean now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Strike one. Pivetta, the tall righty, 30 years old now, and he was born in Canada. And strike two.
Probably no surprise to you, Booth, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
In the dirt, Wong gathers, throws to first, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Elly De La Cruz. Strike one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Leading off, Alex Verdugo. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Alexis Diaz. On for his 20th appearance of the year. And a pitch. Diaz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
The 1-1. Pulls that one foul. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and that's a foul ball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Yoshida in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in.
Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds take game one of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let it. Excellent job.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cincinnati Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 2-0. Brian Bayo took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. Bryce Wilson collected his first W this season, helping lead the Brewers to a victory over Toronto 2-1. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-0. The Kansas City Royals completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-5. The Giants totaled 11 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-2. John Birdie grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Marlins downed the Padres 5-3. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The New York Mets hit 3 long balls as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 10-0. Corbin Carroll had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 6-3. He is currently leading the senior circuit in base hits. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 4-1. The Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Guardians 7-3. The Halos launched 3 home runs as they beat the White Sox on the south side 10-3. The Rangers got 11 hits overall as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-2. The Houston Astros pounded out 17 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 11-7. Seth Brown was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as Oakland took care of the Braves 3-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Seattle Mariners combined for 4 total home runs as they pummeled the Yankees 11-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.